Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So happy Friday. Yes, it's very happy today. Let's talk about the incoming Bitcoin rally that will trigger the biggest altcoin season. And of course, today is tournament day. It's going to be the biggest one ever for Clash. So I got to talk about that as well. All right, let's do it, guys. Welcome. We are starting out the day at $120,000, 600. That's not bad. Not bad at all. We're getting very close to our previous high of 124. It's only $3,000 away. Are we going to break into a new all-time high today? Maybe. And we have several good movers. In fact, today, Aster is picking up finally. It seems like the Aster whales, waited for people to clear out. Now it's coming back up. But, you got Sol at 230 and ETH at 4,500. Today could be another good day, just like yesterday. And the U.S. market is opening up in the green. Or has opened up to the green. And, we'll see how today goes. The crypto-related stocks a little bit mixed. But overall, I think it's going to be a good day. Now, today we would have gotten a very important jobs number. Okay? But you can see right here, delayed. It's like if the government shut down, like they can't find one person to come up with numbers. Again, it seems kind of stupid. However, we did get this earlier this week from ADP, which showed that, private companies didn't hire nearly as much as anticipated. So that kind of gives you a forecast, right, of what the overall job numbers would look like. But again, we don't have it. Oh, well. But moving forward, how is crypto doing without the macro stuff? Well, good. Yesterday, BlackRock took in $466 million. Overall, $627 million inflow. That's fantastic. You could see 4 straight days of heavy inflow. That's good. And Ethereum picked up too. Yesterday, BlackRock bought $177 million. Overall, $307 million inflow. So the appetite is back. It all correlates to October, right? So good stuff all around. And Ray Dalio, one of the most famous investors out there, says Bitcoin should be treated like gold and oil because of scarcity factor. Ray wasn't always a Bitcoin fan. But now he is. Now he finally understands. This is a new piece of tech. It's not going to go away. And the scarcity factor is real. Right? So that's fantastic to get his endorsement. Also, JP Morgan says Bitcoin will reach 165,000 by the end of the year. Even though their CEO, Jamie Dimon, is still talking bad about Bitcoin, his firm analysts are not. So 165,000 from where we are, pretty conservative number. I think we could go higher than that, but if we don't, we don't. I think we're still going to be above 200,000. But 165 ain't bad. And if we do hit 165, then you know what? There's going to be a lot more money flowing into alts, right? And that's what a lot of you guys are waiting for. Altcoin season. According to this, a lot of CIOs from public trade companies and institutions are doubling down on their Bitcoin allocation, or aka Bitcoin Treasury, because they're all feeling the FOMO. Because the ones that have come out have done very well. And of course, why not? Even if you don't believe in Bitcoin, as a public trade company, you probably should think about it anyways, because it gives you really good attention overall. Wall Street loves these treasury companies. So, makes sense. All right, last few things about Bitcoin. Well, this is where it's at right now. You could see we are definitely trending upwards from falling to that, near-term low. And RSI, or stochastic RSI in this case, is flipping upwards. So it's all aligning right now. It does seem like this month will finally be the month when we start making good pushes upwards, breaking all-time high, and heading to that next leg, which is probably about 140. And then afterwards, then we have Pump Vember and Santa Rally that can bring us higher to that final mark. JP Morgan says 165. I know Tom Lee says it's more, 200,000 plus. I think it's all lining, right? And if you look at this, just like previous years, right, are we going to see that 90% pump that would bring us to well above $200,000? It's happened before. The last 2 years, 2023, 2024, are we going to see the same thing again? Probably. I think so. All right. Now, outside of Bitcoin, what about alts? Are we going to see altcoin season? Well, according to this article, altcoin season of this year will be even bigger than 2021. And it makes sense because this person talks about how Bitcoin dominance started coming down drastically already. A lot more money is already flowing into the alts. So it kind of makes sense. We got the ETFs that are coming. There's going to be more money flowing into them as well. But I think it's still going to be a different kind of altcoin season. The winners will truly win. The losers will probably recover somewhat, but they're not going to really win like 2021. But I think the winners will keep on winning. Okay? And who is one of the winners or will be one of the winners? Well, I got to say Solana is going to be one of the winners. Okay? Sharp Tech announces that they're going to expand their $448 million Solana treasury. They want to do $100 million buyback, so basically $500 million in Solana. Okay, so that's huge. There was another company that announced that they're going to buy $2 billion worth for their treasury. I forgot to bring up the article. Crypto.com and Sol Strategies partner to expand custody and validator services. Sol Strategy also holds enormous amount of Sol. So you already have companies that's building out their Sol treasury. That's good. Tokenization on Solana, sky high, even higher than Ethereum, double the amount, and way bigger than Avalanche and Gnosis. That's surprising. But it's happening. Another project that is going to be a winner is BNB. One that no one talks about, but it keeps on forming these all-time highs. It goes very slowly. But BNB is moving upwards. They're getting an upgrade. They got the CZ effect. And obviously, a lot of people talked about Aster, including myself. And I mentioned they're recovering today finally. But all this is adding up. And that's why they're moving up. All-time highs, back and forth. That's really it. I don't really have anything else. Yeah, they're at 1,100. They're neck and neck with Solana, though. Well, Solana, yeah, I mean, 20 billion. All right. Anyways, and you know what else is going to be a winner? And that is Clash. It is now sitting at $79.4 million in market cap. this project has wildly exceeded my expectations. Yesterday when I was streaming, we were like around 30s and then it climbed to the 40s. We have literally doubled from yesterday. And not only that, the holders count almost doubled. That's the most important thing. We were like around 2,800, 2,900 holders. We are now at 5,520 holders. Yeah, so we pretty much doubled in terms of holders and market cap. So this project is going really good. A lot of people want me to remind people there are a lot of impersonators. There's like scam projects. There's like scam tokens and stuff. Make sure you verify the contract address or use the official links like the ones in this description or in the official Discord. And that's really it. And today we're having the biggest tournament ever in Clash history. We got 228 people signed up. 228. And I mentioned the prizes. I'm going to say it again. It's going to be tonight at 8 p.m. The link to join the tournament is going to be posted at 7 p.m. Right? Like right here. And I'm going to be posting on social and within Discord. And, you know, prize is big. First place, 6 SOL. Second place, 4 SOL. Third place, 3 SOL. Fourth to 15th place, 1 SOL. And 0.3 SOL given away to 25 random holders, spectators. You don't even have to play. You could just watch and have a good time. And you could watch on Pump.fun or YouTube. And yesterday we had like 500 people watching when I was live streaming last night. So it was pretty good. And of course we have the giveaway form, which has now exploded to about 1,500 responses, which is awesome. This really should be equal to the holders, which is like 5,000 something. And the wheel's probably not going to work, so I have to divide it up today, just like I did last night. But overall, guys, this project is moving forward. And we got a couple of sex listings. Today, WeX out of the blue. This is my Discord, by the way. If you guys want more information, go to Discord. It's really awesome. We got WeX that listed Clash today out of the blue. No allocation given, no paid marketing, nothing. They decided to do it. And MXC had Clash, but it was like a test. And then today they're like, no, we're going to make it for real. So these are 2 sex listings that we have. I don't know if MXC improved their liquidity. It was kind of bad, but maybe because they made it official today, it's better. And then WeX, I didn't test out how liquidity is, but there's more coming. I think everyone is starting to pay attention. This is a project that's going to keep on going. It's going to be hard to ignore. And I submitted Clash to several other exchanges, and they're all kind of like waiting. They want a FOMO, and I think they will. All right, guys. That is it. Let's do some Q&A. Or I could do Q&A or I could do giveaways right now. You guys pick. What do you want? People are picking Q&A. Yeah, I'm also talking to BitUnix, which is one of our best partners, and BDCC. Talking to both of them about Clash. They're very excited. Submitted to KuCoin as well, Gate, Kraken. I think once we crack 100 million, which I didn't think was going to happen in my wildest dreams. But it's like right around the corner. It was the hottest trending coin yesterday on all the apps, on CoinGecko, on Moonshot, everywhere that listed it, and Robinhood Wallet. It was nuts yesterday. Oh, and I don't know if you guys know, Turbo, the community, the meme coin community, they're joining in on the tournament. So they announced it. I tweeted out, you guys need to follow. Like, if you guys don't follow the official Clash X, you should. Okay, this is where you get all the info. And you can find this on CryptosRUs. Like, if you go to my X and if you don't know how to find it, it's right in the profile. But, you know, we got a lot of, so like a lot of stuff here. And, you know, it's just like, there's a lot of information here. Okay. But Turbo, where is the Turbo one? Maybe it's easier to find it here. My main one. Is there a big community? A lot of people ask me about Turbo. They were created by AI like earlier this year or last year, and then it really took off. Yeah, right here. So they're joining. One of the founders of SNEC is joining. I'm trying to get the cock guys to join as well. See, that's the beauty, right? It's just we're helping each other, helping the other communities. They're helping us, and we're going to have the greatest tournament ever. Heath, I appreciate that. A lot of people still don't trust me. A lot of people don't know me. A lot of people still don't trust it. And I'm like, I don't know what else I could say. This is the most legit launch pretty much in any community coin launch ever. There's no cabal, no insider pushes, no whales. You know, that was part of it. No KOLs, that's part of it. That's why you don't hear anyone talk about it. No one talks about it. And now the people that are paying attention is like, whoa, what the hell? How did this $70 million project come out of nowhere? Because no one was part of it. Ron Paul, yes, Stray Dog was our very first partner. And they brought us a lot of attention. And here's the interesting fact. Stray Dog purchased $25,000 worth of Clash. And that is now worth like $850,000. So I would say that was a good purchase for the Treasury. And you know, the stronger Soul gets, the stronger Clash gets too. Or maybe in reverse. If Clash gets so popular, it actually might lift up Soul. I don't think that's the case, but that would be insanely wild. Clockwise, there was no pre-mine. This was all done on pump.fun. And if you know how that works, there's no pre-mine. You put in a little bit to start it. That helps with the LP and then the dev wallet. And then once it bonds, it goes straight to their pump swaps LP. There's no pre-mine at all. There was no allocations. Everyone bought. I streamed the first day it launched. Everyone that bought in because they watch me, they follow me. I told you guys I was going to start streaming on pump.fun. Most people ignored it, but the people that showed up, they were the ones that are able to buy sub 100K market cap. And I was stuck at like 300K market cap for a long time. And some people bought in, some people took profits. Some people regret taking profits so early. Do Master of Cock holders get in Clash? No, there has been no airdrops. None. This is not the type of project that you get a whole bunch of airdrops. Because, you know, traditionally airdrops don't do well. What people do with airdrop is they just dump it. Okay, so no airdrops. But the NFT holders, I am considerate of them, so there will be something for them later. But today's tournament day, guys. A lot of you guys do play, and you are free to join. If you just want to join and have a good time, do it. I'm going to set, because on the tournament, when I create the tournament, you can set like how many players. I'm going to set to 500. Okay, so we have like 200 and something RSVP'd, but I have a feeling a lot more will join. So we may have like 500 players today. And I'm going to stream for 2 hours. We're going to have a good time. The supply is set at 1 billion, so it can't be inflated. And I have no control over the code. It's all pump.funds code. I'm assuming it's good because several other big memes have come out of it, like Peanut the Squirrel and Fartcoin. I think that's the biggest one, and several others. Would I ever do a different game like Tekken 8? No. No, that's so far-fetched from what I play. Normally, I just play 2K, like basketball, NBA 2K. But every year, somehow they screw something up. I just got used to playing 2K25, and I thought it was okay. The shot mechanics were a little bit off. And then now I got 2K26, and it plays totally different. I don't know why 2K always have to change how things work every single year. But won't the supply run out? Well, that's just like Bitcoin. Will the supply run out? Well, the more it runs out, the higher the price gets, Chuck. Bruce, James Bruce, I do appreciate that. We are also on CoinGecko, just not CoinMarketCap. It shows under the DEX portion of CoinMarketCap. I still need an official listing from them. Psychedelic, Starling, just start playing. That's all you have to do. Any thoughts on Aster's move today? Well, I saw CZ talk about it. Okay, it's the CZ effect, or it's the Cabal effect, or something. But obviously, a big move in Aster today. You got a whole bunch of people buying. You had a whole bunch of people selling from the top, and it finally found a bottom at 150 something. Yesterday, even with yesterday's pump, it was still like 150s, and now you have a whole bunch of people buying. Aster, the size it is, like, that takes enormous amount, like billions upon billions of dollars, I think, to move markets like that. Or Binance just moving them, even though it's not even listed on Binance yet. So, but someone's buying. That's for sure. Will, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. How high are you expecting Clash to go? It already exceeded my wildest expectations. It really has. You could chart Clash in TradingView now. You know what's funny? This was last week. This is this week. This has only been 1 week. You can't see it from here, but prior to last week, we were stuck here, 300,000 market cap for a long time. We gained some momentum, about 6 million market cap. And leading up to the tournament, we had some big whales come in and drive us to about 18 million. And then after the tournament, or during the tournament afterwards, you had all those whales sell off. They thought the project was done. Okay? They sold off and drove us down to about 5 million market cap. But the community is strong. They did not give up. They did not leave. So from 5 million, we kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And this is just 1 week, guys. I'm not talking about like months. It looks like a long time, but this is just like 1 week. And now this is where we are. It's like you can't even almost notice this anymore. And that's just last week. Well, the biggest thing is the holders have been increasing like ever since yesterday or the day before yesterday. It really started increasing a lot. And that's what we want. I made the example, like if only 10% of my audience gets involved, that would be 80,000 holders. And that's, if you look at the top meme projects, that's close to where they are. So I think there's a lot more to go for sure. 234 responses now. Frankie the Tank. I watch your Spanish streams. Yeah, thank you. Unfortunately, I had to stop because the guy who was translating was asking for too much. It wasn't worth it. But now the dubs and YouTube, you can turn the dubs into different languages. I think I don't know if it's dubs or subs, but subtitles. But they have many languages even on the English channel that you could select. And thank you. Do I still support Bitcoin? Of course I do. I have a lot that I'm holding. I'll probably hold forever. There was a person that DM'd me yesterday. Okay. I don't want to show it right now. I don't know if he's comfortable with me showing in front of everyone. But I did show last night. There's a guy that DM'd me and I said, George, I really appreciate you. Last week, I bought Clash. And this week, I sold a fourth of it. And now I'm able to pay my daughter's tuition. Think about that. So, very humbling. And I'm glad I was able to help. But that's just amazing. It's amazing to hear. Did my brother-in-law FOMO back in? Yes, he did. I guess the full story is he took some profits. He didn't sell it all. It sounded like he did, but then he took he FOMO back in. So good for him. He's up quite a lot. Reaper, I mean, you have a point, but as it grows, the liquidity grows, okay? And at some point, it's going to get to a point where people can cash out. I mean, you could cash out right now in large amounts. Yesterday, we had a lot of whales cash out, like 100,000, 50,000 at a time. No one can cash out 1 million at a time, but that's just how it works. It's like Elon. He's worth $400 billion, okay? Have him try to cash out $400 billion of Tesla stock. He couldn't. If he tried, it'll go to zero. I mean, that's just how it is. You just got to be patient. And people are free to stake in the LP. People are free to stake in the LP and earn yield. And I know some people have been doing that. You could do that in Meteora, or the main one is the one on Pump Swap. And anyone could do that. And if you contribute a large amount, you basically get a percentage of the overall pot. We're a little bit above 1 million, 1.1, 1.2 million. If someone submitted 1 million, they basically get like 50% of the fees. And the trading volume is so high, you could probably get it back pretty fast. But that is something I'm working on too. Got 1,500 responses in the giveaway. Man, even 1,500 breaking it up is tough. Let's do 800 here. The graphic doesn't even show because it's like completely they can't handle it. I'm building a new one, guys, so don't worry about that. Let me refresh this page. Okay. I just copy and pasted 800. Let's see how long it takes. All right. To celebrate the biggest tournament, let's do three giveaways today, and each person will win 1 soul. How about that? Let's do that right now. Do I have soul scan up? I don't have soul scan up. All right, let's see. This person has no clash, nothing. 0 balance. This guy just wanted to make a quick trade and took everything out. Well, he just lost out on 1 soul. What's the... I should just really remove this from the... I'm just going to remove him from there. There's just absolutely no point of having him in there. All right, we're going to have to remove him and redraw. See, this is what I'm saying. You know, this is going to be ongoing forever. So basically, you want to leave your wallet in here with the minimum requirement clash, or you're going to be missing out. This guy has 150K worth of clash. So winner. Last night I gave 2 soul out during my live stream. All right, so first winner. I'll do 1 more from this top list. And then I'll do 1 on the bottom. All right, let's see here. This guy also has no soul. I mean, no clash. What? This is just an empty wallet with no transactions whatsoever. What is going on with these guys? What are you guys doing, man? Removing that. Remove. Try to give out free money here. It's difficult. All right. This guy has no clash either. And he has some warning token. Dude, what is going on here? We need legit holders in here, not like fake addresses. All right, well, let's go again. people think I'm not going to check or something. You know, they want free soul. Again, nothing. These are all early addresses too, from earlier. All right. These are either bots or people that just sold out really early. Because looking in the spreadsheet, it was like from a week ago. Let's give it to a legit person. All right, here we go. This guy has 114,000 Clash. Yes, a good long-term holder. So he's going to win. He's the second winner. Okay, now let's go back to the list here. Let's start from 801. No, Gunzu. The list is forever. All right, we're going to select one. One winner from the bottom half. Got a winner. He barely made it, but he made it. 3,000 worth of Clash. I may have to lower that requirement because I thought I was like $100 or something. I'm probably going to lower it now. All right, so we got these three that one Clash, one soul each that I'll send after my stream. So congratulations. And there will be a lot more like that tonight during the tournament. A lot more. Dimitri, I got 90% Bitcoin, 10% Hood, where to buy Clash. On Phantom Wallet, you have to swap. Jupiter, we got a couple of sex listings that I mentioned. WeX or MEXC. You could buy a Moonshot. But if you're trying to buy on like Coinbase, not there yet. How do you know how much Clash is in the wallet provided? It shows you. I was just showing you. It shows you right there. Right there. It says 3.11K Clash. You know what I'm going to do because it's too, I think it's getting a little too expensive. So I'm going to decrease the holding requirement down to 2,000 for the giveaway and 2,000 to win the prizes in the tournament. So it makes that easier for people to participate. How are the stocks doing today? Hood is up. Coin is down. Nvidia is down. Oracle's down. Today seems to be maybe a down day overall for markets. But it could turn around. Yeah, NASDAQ is taking a breather today, but it could turn around. Dimitri, you could do the math. Ask Google if you need to. Orga, don't ask me about future stuff. Concentrate on what's now, and that's Clash. What do you think about Sand and Sandbox Crypto still alive? I think you answered your own question. If you have to ask if something's still alive, it probably isn't. The project still exists, but it's part of the metaverse and gaming niche. And there's not one person that's excited about metaverses right now. And Orga, I said don't at me before. I'm pretty sure you heard me say that, so don't at me. But concentrate on what's now. Don't try to like speculate on the future. Clash is where it's at. And it's highly successful. It's doing fantastic. And I'm going to see where I can take it. You know, 100 million, I think, is around the corner. After 100, 200 million, those big tier 1 exchanges are going to come knocking. And it'll be crazy. Jax, thank you for that. I think the only thing really holding back Clash right now is the liquidity. It's great to have a small liquidity pool because it can move upwards really quickly, but it also moves down really quickly when there's large sells. So I think liquidity is the biggest issue right now. It's a hard one to solve. Basically, you need to have a lot of people put in Sol in Clash. So I'm working on it. Chris G, no guarantees on that. But I'll probably make videos forever. You know, it's part of me now. It's part of my life. If I don't do videos, it's like I get bothered by it. I don't know what to do with my life. Like, I have to do something. So I don't know if I'm going to be streaming forever. But I'll definitely make videos pretty much forever. Pie Face. There's actually an instruction video. If you simply went to the website, okay, not website, went to Discord, or you went to our X page, it's pinned in terms of how to buy on Phantom, and you can do the same thing with basically any wallet that has a DEX within. So some of you guys, I've always said this before, and I'll stick with it. If you don't know how to use a wallet, you don't know how to use a DEX, you probably shouldn't be getting involved. And I know that's counterintuitive to this, but you guys got to learn the basics of that. Otherwise, you know, getting involved with a new token like this is going to be very, very difficult. You're not going to be able to really know what to do. Luckily, we do have some SEX listings, so if you want to try them, great. But other than that, you got to learn how to use a wallet and a DEX. That's like the bare minimum. After you know how to buy on Coinbase, you need to go beyond that, because it also lays the foundation for self-custody too, which is one of the ethos for crypto. Dimitri, I don't know when it'll be listed on Coinbase, but looking at last cycle, or actually this cycle, they listed a whole bunch. They listed Turbo, Giga, and all these other ones on Coinbase. And they did it because they were popular and they were the biggest in market cap. So right now, I don't know of any other community project that is as popular as Clash right now. Like if you try to name it, before I would get asked, right? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Like there is nothing right now that anyone is really excited about besides Clash. Is there an LP tutorial? I have Phantom Wallet. You just have to go. It's not very difficult. You just go to pump.swap or pump swap. I think it's pump swap, deposit and create, and then you select the token. Clash. It's the first one. And then it tells you the liquidity here, and then you put in whatever amount of SOL and Clash you have. If you put 1,000 SOL, it'll tell you. You have to connect your wallet, connect wallets on top, but that's it. That's all you have to do. And I'll tell you the equivalent like of how much Clash you need to pair with how much SOL you have. And then you stake it. And basically you collect the fees, and you can always unstake it later. It's not like it's gone like permanently. You could take out an LP later on, but while it's in there, you'll earn yield. You know, that's the easiest thing. I mean, they have a Meteora too, but it's a different pool. What we need is the main pool to be beefed up right now. Ryan, what are the possibilities that Ethereum, XRP, Solana keep their standing in altcoin hierarchy for the next bull run? I say very low. I honestly think one of those two, XRP or Solana, will flip Ethereum in the next bull run. You know, Ethereum still, even with the SOL treasuries and Wall Street buying, the technology is still outdated, and Vitalik still hasn't figured out exactly how to scale it. He always comes up with these new ideas and stuff, but the scaling issues go hold it back. You can't have a very popular dApp on Ethereum. It maxes out really quick. If you look at a daily transaction, it's about 1.8 million per day. That's it. And you know, like if you ever want like the next TikTok or something to exist on chain, it can't exist on Ethereum right now. It can't even exist on a lot of these. Even XRP is too slow for it. Solana may be even too slow for it, right? So we don't have these crazy popular dApps right now, but someday we will, and that's where like the really fast chains, they're the ones that will benefit. Your Robinhood wallet also, you can find Clash in Robinhood wallet too. I don't know if they have an integrated DEX, but I downloaded it the other day and I saw it in there. Do you think Solana will be 400 one day? Yeah. I think if altcoin season, this headline is true, and altcoin season is going to come in the next 3 months, someone like Solana will be above 1,000. I'm pretty sure of that. I think the winners will win big, but the losers will not win big. They'll probably recover somewhat, but maybe get back to their previous high in 2021. But the winners will far exceed their previous highs. Looks like MEXC is coming. They bought number 58 holders. What does that mean? Wrong. They brought in 58 holders? How could you tell? Yeah, and you guys, join the Discord, which is in the description, really. Not everything is about Clash, okay? Although our Clash community is probably the strongest right now. But, there's other stuff, general chat, chart watch list, BTC only chat, other meme coins if you wanted to talk about it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, okay? So, yeah, join it. It's free. We got 4,800 people in here, a little bit less than the holders count. Oh, number 58 holder, huh? Ooh, that's interesting. How do you check that? Let's do, and I guess WeX is in there too. Yeah, a lot of these are Meteora, you could see. Meteora pool authority. Oh, wait. I need to go to holders. And there will be a Vegas party. Okay. And it's going to be for the top. Oh, yeah, you can see right here. Maxi bought in. They have approximately 2.8 million Clash, worth about $215,000. Not bad. Not bad. See, I'm forcing these exchanges to buy their own liquidity. That's a good catch. Good catch. So they only have about 2 million Clash. I wonder if I could see WeX in here. I wonder if we could see others in here. That makes me wonder if others started buying in. Because yesterday we went up like crazy. I don't see anyone that I recognize besides Maxi. WeX did get in, so I'm assuming, I don't know, either it's not labeled or SoulScan just doesn't know, or they just didn't buy enough. Yeah, I don't see anything else in here. But that's a good catch. Very good catch. Yeah, so the tournament, the party is going to be originally for top 300, but top 300 is getting very expensive. Top 300, you need to hold 317,000 Clash. That's $24,000 worth. So I might expand it to the top 500. And top 500 will be $11,000. $11,000, 100. So approximately 145,000 Clash. And it's going to be a really nice spot. I'm going to be, I'm going to be having everything. Open bar, food, entertainment. Everyone's going to have a good time, but I'm going to also have some crazy giveaways. And I'm going to share some big secret. So it's definitely a party you want to go to. And it's going to be the first week of December. Probably the 6th, this Saturday. It's going to be one day. Top 500. Can we go with the wife? You could, but you probably won't enjoy yourself as much. Someone says they're going to bring me a case of Blue Label, so we'll have that at least. Oh, it won't be a sausage party, Heath. There will be girls there, but hopefully the wives are not there. If you catch my drift. I'm just kidding. If you guys want to bring your significant other, feel free to do so. Okay. But generally, for Vegas, I would say you probably want to be alone. All right, guys, that is it. The big tournament is tonight. Okay. If you want to participate, make sure you fill out the form or just join the Discord. The link will be posted at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. The tournament will start at 8. It's going to be a 2-hour tournament, triple draft. There'll be a lot of giveaways and also a lot of big prizes being given out, okay? So, I'll see you guys tonight. It'll be streamed on these 2 channels right here. And all the links and everything is in the description of this video. So, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Have a good one, guys. Take care.